Soccer fans, welcome to Kikinishtuk Stadium here in Nanaimo in beautiful Nanaimo territory for this afternoon's PACWEST soccer matchup between the visiting Douglas College Royals of New Westminster and your VIU Mariners. The VIU Mariners acknowledge that we are competing, practicing, and learning on the unceded traditional territories of the Coast Salish peoples, the lands of the Snuneymuxw First Nation, Tla'amin First Nation, and the Cowichan and Snohomish First Nations. We walk these paths together. Fans, at this time, we'd like you to please rise if you are able and remove your headgear. Face the flag at the end of the pitch for our national anthem, O Canada. Here we go, Douglas Royals, VIU Mariners, opening kickoff. Coming up next.
Welcome one and all to Kikinishtuk Stadium here in beautiful Nanaimo, British Columbia, and on Snuneymuxw territory for the second half of a weekend set between the VIU Mariners and the Douglas Royals. Kick is immediately off and we are underway. The immediate throw-in as Douglas looking to keep the ball rolling after a 2-1 victory over VIU yesterday. Charlie Smith takes a tumble. Adam Jung. Sent back to Connor Nelson. Chipped ahead by Jung. Royals with it now. Declan Brown tries to get to it. Reyna gets it back. Illich across to Nelson. He goes for the long ball. It's headed up. Charlie Smith giving chase. Declan Brown has it. He goes on a run through center. Out of bounds. And it goes back to the Royals. Success, especially recent success against VIU. Defeat them in the PACWEST Gold match in 2023, then beat them out for the final playoff spot in 2024 in a final weekend that came down to goal differential. Kick back to Matthew Miller, who gives it the boot high and out of bounds. They're almost dressed like a banana. Stark contrast to the red uniform he donned yesterday. The opposing keeper, Marco Illich, still in highlighter green. Color he wore many times when he was with Nanaimo United, as out he comes to make his first save. Come the Royals again as Illich makes another save. Torres gets it over to Reyna. Check back in. Royals getting a lot of quality chances as we near the 5th minute. None of them have borne fruit yet. Well offside. Here's Quinto. Out of bounds again. And so far, across one game and a bit, this has been Douglas's philosophy to just keep peppering their opponent with constant chances, never giving them a time to breathe. Here's Quinto. Tries to work his way in. And Horvath there to save the day as he gets trucked. Douglas not happy about that, but the Mariners aren't complaining. Over the head of Brian Bland. Yeah, to go for VIU. comes Adam Jung, and he gets tripped up. Brown blows a tire. Here come the Royals again. Samudin loses it, gets it back, and scores! Ayman Samudin from well outside, and the Royals have a 1-0 lead. Find themselves in an early hole. There's Reyna. Saw yesterday how quick the Mariners can be on the counterattack.
In the 7th minute, by number 20, Ayman Samudin.
Jung has to find a hole. He kicks it out of bounds as he gets tripped. Down. Ashton Bryant out of bounds. It goes back to VIU. This time it goes to the Royals. Out of bounds. It clears the bleachers and goes into the parking lot. Samudin takes down Ashton Bryant. He's been making headlines so far through 10 minutes. Vath on the near side. Gets it ahead. Ryan Bland looking to get his second in as many games. He gets tripped up. Now someone's dog is not happy with that. Kid from Powell River, Adam Hopper, has a chance to tie the game for the Mariners. Can he do it here? He'll get another chance as the kick came early. Take two. Can Hopper do it this time? It goes through and out of the line. Goal kick for Matthew Miller. Back down. Brown giving chase now on Ryo Yoshida. He had Douglas's first goal yesterday. Here's Quinto. The near side, it goes out off Jack Spencer, making his first start of the year. Charlie Smith couldn't quite keep it in bounds, but the Mariners retained possession. Horvath to throw it in. Goes to the Royals. Stays in. Samudin, who's got Douglas's lone goal today. Jack Spencer can't beat the offside line. Motion. Torres gives it the boot. Headed back out by Shackleton. Reyna gets it ahead. He finds Charlie Smith. Smith tries to walk in. It comes back out. Declan Brown able to pick it off. Gets pushed to the outside. Good slide tackle there. This time it goes back to VIU. Back out. Out of bounds. VIU gets another chance. Going up. Headed out by Douglas again. Mariners able to stay with it. Comes out. Reyna lets loose a shot and he scores! Josh Reyna! Tie game in the 16th minute. There appears to be an after-goal altercation with Miller and Nelson. Tempers already flaring in the Harbor City. But the goal still counts and it's a 1-1 game. come the Royals again. Illich comes out to settle things down. He goes for the long ball. He wants Smith. Gets ahead. Here comes Adam Hopper. Hopper puts on the brakes. Tries to swing into the front, and it's taken away. Reyna gets it back. He has VIU's goal today. Nelson across to Torres.
VIU Mariners goal, scored in the 16th minute by number 4, Josh Reyna.
Battle for the ball. Bodies flying all over the place, and it goes back to Douglas. Now another chance. Out comes Illich! Off the post! The Mariners dodge a bullet. It remains 1-1. Here come the Mariners again. Horvath with it. Jung blows a tire. Now another chance. Up and over! No calls coming. What is happening in Nanaimo? Horvath gets loose. Offside before Brian Bland had a chance. Headed down. There's Brown with it on the far side. Spins back there. The near side, Horvath can't get there in time. Samadine tries to get loose. Hopper sends it across. And for the long ball, it's headed out. Jung gets it ahead. Off the chest of Smith. Kelly Smith. He wants Bryant. He tries to get loose as it goes into the Douglas bench. It remains VIU ball. Throw in. They're going for the long ball here. It's headed up. Past Miller. Kicked back out. Now cleared to center. Connor Nelson's got to hurry, but Samadine's off to the races. He gets tripped up. More bodies flying everywhere. It goes back to Douglas. Free kick for Douglas. Long towards the net and into the hands of Marco Illich. He puts the toe on it. Ashton Bryant, can he stay onside? He can. Kicked back out of bounds. Mariners get another chance. Stays inbounds rather. Brown gets it over. Towards the goal, and now it goes out of bounds for a goal kick. Here's Horvath. Back to Torres. He blows a tire. Here comes Spencer. Spencer being boxed out. He gets pushed over. Adam Jung falls down. Swung well over everybody. Out of bounds, and it goes back to VIU. As it stands right now, the Mariners set to earn 1 point in the standings, but they're not happy with one. They want the full 3. Goes back to VIU. Now they can apply the pressure. Brown tries to get to it. Bodies all over the net. Pinball is off the crossbar. After 25. The goals today have come from Eamon Samadine and Josh Reyna. Horvath can't beat it out. It goes back to the Royals. Torres able to get to it. He was a key piece of the Parkland Cobras during his time there. Out comes Illich to slide out. Bryant keeps it in bounds. Nelson. Now Reyna finds Adam Jung off the body of Shackleton. Samadine heads it. Connor Nelson giving chase. Samadine puts a lot of power behind it. Cole McQueen, you've got company. Torres out of bounds. Here's Quinto. off the backside of Adam Jung. Starchy putting in work on the front lines. Torres tries to get to it. Here come the Royals. Push to the outside. He gets tripped up. But is that only delaying the inevitable? Royals forced to reset near center. Fed through. Boxed out. Sent to the far side again. Blocked by Horvath. Can't get to it in time, but Illich can! That ball's got new home. Nearby pile of dirt here at Kineshuk Stadium. I assure you there's no such mound at Harewood Centennial Park, the site of the Mariners' next 2 home games against the Capilano Blues. Comes back to Illich. Nelson. Back to Illich. He goes long. Over the head of Bland. Nearing the halfway point of the 29th minute. Both Douglas and VIU have 1 goal each, courtesy of Eamon Samadine and Josh Reyna. Here comes Horvath. The kid from Boba, Hungary, able to stay with it. Adam Hopper swings it towards the net. He finds Adam Jung all alone, tries to get it to the outside, swung towards the goal and kicked out. That one stuck between the 2 fences. Another ball comes in as our ball boy has to brave the dirt. Wind is a factor here as Benedek Horvath tries to give the Mariners their first lead. He throws it in. Jung is able to get loose. It curls up off the top post. Out to center. Hopper able to get to it. Comes back to Hopper. Here's Philip Kapik. Samudin watched by Nelson. Another good block from Nelson. We've got an injured Royal. Must have just been cramps. They're brief but annoying little things, especially the ones in the calf. There's Shackleton. Mateo Falcone. That's it high, deep, and out. It'll be a corner kick for Douglas as they look to restore their lead. Wind is on Douglas's side. Can they get their lead back? Nope. He's gonna go long. He wants Horvath. Off the head. Adam Jung racing with it now. Taken from behind by Haj Mohammadi. Brown. Locks in. Good slide tackle there. Charlie Smith. He wants Rayner. He's not going to get him. Does go out of bounds. It's a goal kick for Miller. Falcone with it. Haj Mohammadi sends it ahead and out. Even affair, all things considered. That's headed up. Douglas able to get to it first. Bouncing ball. They keep it in bounds. Samudin has it blocked. Comes out to Falcone. Another good block. Mariners want a call, they get it. Royals looking to walk out here with 3 more points before they head back up to New Westminster. Retrieves it. Pass to Reyna. Ashton Bryant tries to get to it. Kept in bounds, rolling. Outside the line. Get ready for the corner kick. Sixth minute now. Royals looking to recapture their lead. Can they do it here? No. They attack in vastly different ways. The Royals rely on getting those big chances. The Mariners prefer to just keep bombarding you with those smaller shots. It's like a battle between a minigun and a cannon here in Nanaimo. Miller gets to it. He gets laid out, and that's going into the dirt. Horvath with it now. He gets taken down. No way they can ignore that. Matthew Miller doesn't look all right. He's able to stand. As he's consulted by the fifth-year forward, Matteo Falcone. Here we go. Long ball from Torres. Headed out. Hopper whiffs on the tackle. We've got an injured Mariner. He doesn't look all right. It'll be another free kick for VIU. Here in the 39th minute as they look to break a 1-1 tie and get their first lead. Four people surround the ball. They could realistically go with any of them. Hopper with a little deception, and it goes just wide. Ashton Bryant kicks it into the tent. It goes back to the Royals. Five minutes to go here in the first half. Eamon Samudin and Josh Reyna have the game's lone goals so far. Horvath throws it into Torres. The two of them have been forming chemistry throughout the year. Declan Brown gets tripped up. Here come the Royals off a body. Would have gone out of bounds, but Illich has other plans. He gives it the boot. He wants Smith. Bryant gets tripped up. Third free kick in a span of roughly 5 minutes for VIU. They've had a lot of good looks since the Reyna goal. Adam Hopper towards the goal, headed up and just over. Falcone holds back. Going ahead, he wanted Andrew Kerr. Thrown in by Quinto. Wells trying to get loose as it's kicked up and well over. The field goal is good, and the Raiders lead 3-0. Horvath kicked ahead. He sacrifices the body to do it. Brian Bland looked like he was able to stay on side, but Horvath paid the price. Into the 44th now, it remains 1-1. He gets it over to Torres. Reyna can't get to it. Samudin. Back out, another shot! Let the church say amen! Samudin gets his second. Good news is the Mariners will have a good amount of extra time to work with. Nelson. Out comes Illich. He picks it up.
The officials vindicated a minimum of 2 minutes added time.
Mariners will have at least 2 minutes to work with.
Douglas Royals goal scored in the 44th minute for number 20, Eamon Samudin.
Side Horvath. Torres keeps it down. Goes for the long ball to the far side. He wants Ashton Bryant. He gets tripped up. Right off the bat. Nelson tries to get to it. He gets in front. Miller scoops it up. Pulls it to Shackleton across to Kapik. Out of bounds. Douglas can increase their lead further. And that's how the first half ends. Same as the game last night, 2-1 Douglas, only this time there's 45 minutes to spare, potentially more.
Here at Kinnish Stadium, late goal from the Douglas Royals has the visitors up 2-1 over the Mariners after 45. 15-minute halftime break. We'll be back here with the second half. We'll also announce shortly our winner of our Country Club Dairy Queen Fan of the Game. A big thank you to Country Club Dairy Queen for sponsoring Fan of the Games and Player of the Game contests here throughout our regular season in soccer, basketball, and volleyball. Congratulations to Key Holweg, our Country Club Dairy Queen fan of the game. Thank you, Key, and your friends for coming out to support VIU Mariners soccer. And thank you to our friends with Country Club Dairy Queen, providing fan of the game and player of the game awards at all of our home soccer, volleyball, and basketball games throughout the 25-26 season. PACWEST out-of-town scoreboard. Women's soccer final, Langara 1, Capilano 0. In men's soccer action, in the 80th minute, Capilano leading Langara 3-2. Moments away for our second half kickoff. Douglas Royals, VIU Mariners, 45 to go.
Welcome you back to Kikinoshuk Stadium in Nanaimo, British Columbia. Royals lead the Mariners 2-1 after 2 goals from Eamon Samadine. VIU's lone goal coming from Josh Reyna. Illich forced to kick it out of bounds. Nelson ahead. Puts on the brakes. Swings it in front. Bland tries to get the header, but it rolls out of bounds. Nelson tries to get to it. Doing the best they can. Stay on side. Miller tries to get to it, but it goes wide. He's got a goal kick coming up as he continues to protect a 2-1 lead. That one's going back to VIU. It'll be a free kick for the Mariners as they look to tie it. Can they get it here? Almost. Reyna able to get to it. Kapik picks it off. Reyna drops it back to Brown. Pursued relentlessly by Spencer Millette. Here come the Mariners again. No calls coming off the trip. But they get one there. It's a yellow card for Barad Hajmohammadi and a free kick for the Mariners. Towards, bouncing up and into the hands of Miller. Brown with it at center. He finds Reyna ahead. And Bland trying to get free. He gets tripped up, able to stay on his feet, swings it towards the net and has it blocked. Another chance for VIU. Sub prepares to come on for Douglas.
Royal substitution, next in the game number 18, Iran Mohammed Madi. Entering the game number 16, Leo Ann.
Leo Ann checks in as it bounces up, goes off Reyna. Bland can't get to it. Here comes Samudin again. He's got 2 goals today. He gets loose, and it rolls out of bounds. It stays with the Royals. Or does it? It does not. It goes back to the Mariners. Adam Hopper on the near side. It's quickly shot down. That's heading out and out of bounds. Mariners able to keep it in the 54th minute. Here come the Mariners. Charlie Smith and a sea of defenders. Connor Nelson gets taken down. It goes back to Douglas. A bit of embellishment from Charlie Smith. Off Samudin, Reyna has it. Kicked out of bounds. Jack Spencer. Thrown in by Bryant. Comes out. Bland tries to get to it. Goes back to Douglas. Leo Ann tries to get it. He scored the go-ahead goal for Douglas yesterday. There's a large amount of outrage there. Bryant gets his clock cleaned. Here comes Samudin. Slows down. Has it taken away. Comes back to Nelson. Here they come again. Side tackle there. The ball comes out. It goes back to Douglas. You gotta be kidding me. Here's Samudin. Oh dear. Bryant. Sent ahead. Charlie Smith tries to get to it. Over to Liam Howe across to Adam Hopper. Back to Bryant. Here's Howe again. Back to Bryant. Reyna in the middle. Bryant again at center. Back to Illich. Long ball. Hopper. Tries to find Nelson. Charlie Smith can't get to it. Neither can Adam Jung. Mariners able to keep it in bounds. But they can't do it for much longer as more subs come on.
Douglas Royal substitution. Exiting the game, number 13, Jack Spencer. Entering the game, number 12, Sefer Ravani.
Sefer Ravani checks in place of Jack Spencer. Jung tries to keep it, stays in bounds. Jung gets tackled. That goes back to the Mariners. Another free kick for the Mariners. They've had their fair share of these. It'll be Adam Hopper and Benedict Horvath overseeing the operation. Now would be as good a time as any to get a tying goal. Will this be the moment for Adam Hopper and the Mariners? Not if Eamon has anything to do about it. Out of bounds off him, Mariners get it back. Comes back to Hopper. Over to Brown. To apply pressure, nearing the halfway point of the 62nd minute. Hopper off the throw-in. Nelson gets it over to Reyna. Back to Brown. ahead, kicked well out of bounds. Just barely didn't touch the light pole. Going up towards the goal, Miller's got it. Bryant sends it back to Illich, over to Brown. Royals want a call, they're not going to get one. Here's Hopper. Sent ahead, kicked back out. Hopper couldn't get to it. Brown can. Tries to keep it in bounds, he makes a good tackle. Hopper's able to keep it inside. It goes out off him, or does it? It goes back to the Mariners. The wall forms. Adam Hopper. Mother Nature's a cruel mistress sometimes. And now chance, Charlie Smith walks in, and he didn't get it! Down inside the box, not hurt, he's just embarrassed, and rightfully so. He had it wide open. But now the Mariners will get another chance. Gets things going. Shackleton pumps, gets it back over to Kapik. Kapik across to Yoshida. He had a goal yesterday. Illich settles things down. And back down, Liam Howe gets to it. Howe over to Hopper. Falcone sends it ahead. Leo Ann on a break. Then back here come the Royals with another chance. Good slide tackle there, kicked out by Howe. Nelson. Miller sends it high and out. Mariners subs prepare to check in, and they do.
VIU Mariners substitutions. Exiting in number 10, Brian Bland, and number 20, Adam Hopper. Entering in number 5, Thomas Kazuki. And number 14, Maxwell Dadsey.
Here's Thomas Kazuki, who just checked in. He gets it back from Reyna. He finds Dadsey. Here comes Bryant, swung towards the goal. Out comes Miller to make the save, and he trips up Smith on his way. It up by Grez-Kazuki. Illich grabs it to prevent any collateral damage. Into the 68th minute now, remains a 2-1 Douglas lead. Smith, able to evade the tackle, turns on the spot, and the dominoes collide. As he's consoled by Matteo Falcone. Nice show of sportsmanship between the two forwards. Here's Grez-Kazuki. Mariners looking to tie the game. They've waited a long time to do it. Headed up. It comes out to Dadsey. And the Royals are able to get a clear. Back to Illich. Over to Grez-Kazuki. He wants Bryant, but he's not going to get to him. He'll settle for Smith. Charlie Smith. Sends it across. Connor Nelson goes for the long ball. It's a goal kick for Miller. Yoshida. Irvani able to keep it inside. He finds Capik. Miller pokes it ahead for Shackleton. Back to Capik. Shackleton pays the price. Adam Jung coming from behind. Samadine able to get it back. Tries to work his way free. Leo Ann tries to get to it. Have to hurry. Capik able to get to it. He beats out Smith. Falcone with Howe in hot pursuit. Shackleton. He plays catch with Capik. Headed up. Samadine can't get to it. Connor Nelson goes for the long ball. He wants Dadsey. Dadsey's got a chance. Dadsey walks in and he's stopped by Miller. Falcone gets tripped. Shackleton. That to the far side. Samadine able to get to it. He earns possession back for Douglas. He's got both of their goals today. time it goes back to VIU. They're running out of time. Bryant. Great move by Connor Nelson to get it ahead. Nelson drops it back to Jung. Jung slides. He's able to stay with it. Jung faces pressure. He's forced to kick it back. Chris Kazuki, the long ball, into the hands of Miller. Come the Mariners on the rush again. Likely wouldn't have beaten the onside line. Ryo Yoshida drops it back. He finds Kapik. Charlie Smith giving chase. Maxwell Dadsey switches on to him. Here's Yoshida on the near side. Through the legs of Howe. Finds Spencer Millette. Leo Ann tried to get it to Samudin and he couldn't get to it. Reyna. The cannon from Brown. He wants Charlie Smith. He can't get to it. Has it taken away. Tries to get it back. He gets tripped up! That's super duper illegal! And now VIU has a chance to tie it. The man in the box, and now he's got chance to make this a game again. Matthew Miller, the one man standing between him and his first goal of the season. First penalty kick for either team today. Here we go. Charlie Smith. Tie game! And an official having a talk with Matthew Miller. He doesn't seem to be happy about that. But right now, there's no one happier in this city than Charlie Smith. Mariners 1 for 1 on penalty kicks this year, and it's a brand new game. Kapik, across to Shackleton. Expect to see a lot more firepower from the Royals. Falcone, Millette finds Samudin. Goal kick for Illich.
VIU Mariners goal, scored on the PK by number 24, Charlie Smith.
There you hear.
Substitution. Exiting the game, number 24, Charlie Smith. Entering the game, number 9, Armin Sidhu.
Like the hustle there from Charlie Smith. Tie the game, then check out. Armin Sidhu, the former BC Tiger, will take his place. He gets the header. Reina tries to get it. Here comes Sidhu. Miller has other plans. Chip back.
Exiting the game, number 20, entering the game, number 5, Liam Urker.
Ayman Samudin's night is done. Phenomenal showing today. 2 goals, his first 2 of the year, both coming in the first half. Set the tone for Douglas, but VIU's been able to battle back and tie this game. Here's Sidhu on the far side. He's able to stay with it. Armand Sidhu swings it towards the net. Almost headed in by Bryant. Kapek. Yoshida. Dadsy in pursuit. Falcone. Over to Shackleton. Taken away by Jung. Sidhu nearly had it. Here comes Leo Ann. He scored the game-winning goal yesterday. Nearly did so again. Turner's able to get free. Declan Brown loses track of it. That's going to cost him. Good slide tackle there by Nelson. He sacrifices the body. Saperavani nearly had it. Here come the Mariners again. They seem to lose track of the ball a lot. Ball goes back to Douglas. Much the approval of the women's team that stuck around to watch one more presentation of the beautiful game before they head on the ferry back to New Westminster. Here's Yoshida, but he can't beat the line. Kazuki. He's just going to drop it back to Illich. Andrew Kerr in pursuit. Declan Brown's going to go for a walk. He gets it to Liam Howe. Howe drops it back to Grez Kazuki. Bryant with it. Wants the long ball. Reina looking for his second. Tries to get to it. Keeps it in bounds. Off the back of Shackleton. Now look at this. The Mariners, who trailed for most of the game, tied it late. Now have a chance to take their first lead. Here's Armand Sidhu from the near corner. Will it be so for the boys in black? No. Kicked out of bounds by Declan Brown. But their possession lasts about as long as the Confederacy and the Mariners take over. And we've got an injured Royal. Not look okay. That's Matteo Falcone. Looks to be all right, but him being banged up is a big dent in the armor for the Royals. You've seen firsthand how important he's been to their attack. He was the hero of their national championship team in 2023. Suchitani checks in place of Falcone as the Royals get it back. First time he's seen the pitch this season. Free kick for Douglas. And it's Spencer Millette who will be the executioner. Millette, ball on the way, headed up and into the hands of Marco Illich. Over the head of Dadsey. He tries to get to it. Kick back to Bryant. Over to Grez Kazuki. Back to Illich. That is not a good hit. Adam Jung looks to be in some discomfort.
The VIU Mariners substitution, exiting the game, number 23, Ashton Bryant. Entering the game, number 21, Aaron Henderson.
And another rookie making their first appearance of the season. It's the PACWEST debut for the first year fullback from Wales, Aaron Henderson. Long ball ahead. Here's Sidhu. Headed up. Dadsey tries to get it past Miller. He can't get to it. It'll be a corner kick for the Mariners. Same side, same corner, same guy, Armin Sidhu, looking to give the Mariners the lead. the chest. Bit of a broken play as it goes back to the Royals. Here in the 88th minute. Charlie Smith's late goal served as the equalizer. Douglas's 2 goals today came from Eamon Samadine. The other VIU goal, courtesy of Josh Reyna. Here he is again. He gets it off to Howe. Taken away by Douglas as they clear it out to center. Here's Declan Brown. Going for the long ball. He wants Henderson. Kicked up. Not quite out of bounds. Headed back in by Howe. Henderson keeps it on the line. Might have gone out of bounds from my eye. Back to Grez Kazuki. Kicked out of bounds and the Mariners get it back. An accidental stroke of genius from the rookie. Throw in by Henderson. Reyna as it gets past Nelson. Andrew Kerr kicks it ahead. Irvani tries to get to it. It's taken away. Beyond the line again. 89th minute now. And you could hear those 2 chants all game long. Let's go Mariners, let's go Royals. Right now it's the first team looking to capitalize. Adam Jung swings it ahead. Howe tries to get to it, but the whistle goes. And another banged up player in what's been a weekend full of them here in Nanaimo.
Substitution. Exiting the game, number 10, Spencer Millett. Entering the game, number 17, Gavin Johnston.
Headed up. Comes over to Irvani. Howe tries to get to it. Good chance for Douglas, and he goes bar down. You gotta be kidding me. Unbelievable. At the 11th hour. Mariners need a miracle if they want to salvage one.
Goal scored by number 17, Gavin Johnston. The officials have announced the minimum of 5 minutes of added time.
Mariners have 5 minutes to work with.
Added time.
Here's Dadsey. Tries to get in. He stays on side. Dadsey walks in off a body. Comes back out. Another chance to the far side. It's kicked out. It'll be Armin Sadu from the far corner. Going up, headed back out. Henderson to get to it. He kicks it up. Miller is able to get to it as he falls down. He's just going to hold on for as long as possible, trying to chew away that 5 minutes. Henderson backpedals. Illich sends it over to Brown. Reyna tries to stay on side. Henderson sends it across. He wants Adam Jung. Mariners playing with fire here. Kicked up into the bleachers. Big kick. Henderson tries to get to it. He's forced to backpedal. Grez Kazuki. Why is he taking so long? Back to Henderson. Grez Kazuki again. He goes for the long ball. It's headed down and kicks it out. Declan Brown has to retreat. Declan Brown wants to do, trying to get to Miller! And he dives on it. Lads. Time and place. Time and place. Dadsey, he wants to do. Set it down. Sadu still trying to get to it. Comes over to Nelson. He's been out there all day. Headed up. Dadsey tries to get to it. He walks in. Able to stay on side. Maxwell Dadsey tries to walk in amidst a sea of bodies. Douglas is able to get to it. Kicked out of bounds. Mariners have one more chance, unless the whistle betrays them again. Jung. Kicked ball out of bounds. Nelson tries to get to it. Royals get it back. That's going to, in essence, end it. It's a weekend sweep for the Douglas Royals as they open the 2025 campaign. And the Mariners will have a lot of questions to answer as they head to the Lower Mainland next week. Brown headed up, gotten over to Sadu. It's kicked out, sent to the moon. Subs prepare to come on.
Your substitutions in game number 8, Aiden Gutierrez.
Aiden Gutierrez checks in. Mariners have to hurry. Here's Dadsey. Henderson, back to Dadsey. Comes back over to Howe. Dadsey again. Here's Howe. Tries to get to it. Kicked back up. Almost over the fence, out of bounds, and it's over. Another victory over the VIU Mariners for Douglas in what's been a long line of them as of late. A heartbreaker in the 11th hour as Douglas moves to first place in the conference. Absolutely unbelievable.
We thank you so much for joining us here at the pitch.
Mariners will be back here in 2 weeks' time, but they're not going to be here at this pitch. They'll be at Harewood Centennial Park to take on the Capilano Blues. So until next time, on behalf of Matt Carter, Danielle Hyde, our entire production team here at VIU, I'm Caleb Green. We'll see you next time.
Again, September 20th and 21st, VIU versus Capilano. Kickoff times at 12:30 and 3 p.m. For more information on our teams, check out our website, gomariners.ca. What's in your final score, Douglas 3, VIU 2. Thank you again, fans, for joining us. Get home safe. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Go, Mariners!